Yes guys, what is happening, and welcome back to another video on the crash damaged Audi S1 Chronicles. So what we're doing today, we are kind of fighting against the weather. We was about to go and my dad's turned up with his electronics, so we are going to try and get some wiring done today. There's a lot of stuff that we still need to do, and we've just found out that that rear wheel looks a bit bent as well. So yeah, what we're going to show you what we're doing, and let's do the best we can whilst it's daylight. So let's go. So as you can see here, we have got our new connector with our new wires that we've spliced off. So this is all going to be, we've just connected this up now just to see if we can work out which connector goes where. So we just like wired them up as if we were just plugging it in just to check it, and it does actually go off the dash. When we go on here, there is a lot of faults popping up. So the stop vehicle check brake level, switch coolant, yep. Door open, that's me. Bonnet open, that's me. Tyre pressure, obviously new tyres, new pressure system. Headlights, no headlights connected. Battery's dying. ABS, the ABS has been snapped out of it. Inspection due. So currently what we're doing now, I've ordered a new ABS sensor, a new connector, because obviously there's no ABS sensor because it's snapped off in the hub. New ABS sensor, new wiring, 2-pin connector, and this is what we've done. So to check to see if it works, so before we like put it all together, we've just tied the wires together, connected the sensor to the connector, and it has actually got rid of the sensor, so it's not showing up on the dash anymore. Yes guys, what is happening, and welcome back to a brand new video. So you're probably looking at this thinking my lips and my voice are not matching. So a few of you said in the last video that you could hear a lot of wind noise. So what I did was I put this mic on, which you can't hear me because the microphone hasn't worked in the video. But I'm going to do my best because I don't want to waste this footage, and we're going to crack on with the Audi S1. So without further ado, there's a few things to do in this video, and we're going to get to it step by step. This is going to be difficult for me now doing this voiceover because I can't remember what the hell I've said. Right, so in the previous video you saw what happened. We moved the car, we just tried to drive it up the road, turned it round, and I didn't notice because at the time when the delivery driver dropped the car off, the driver's side was up against the wall, so I couldn't really see. It didn't look that bad, but obviously we jacked it all up, so the suspension was like offloaded. And what I've noticed is the driver's side is bent as well. So something on the lower arm, upper arm, subframe, I don't know what it could be, but something is definitely bent. So we need to inspect it. I find this so funny because I was actually in the video going, I can't wait to have wicked audio now. I'm going to have the voice right next to me. And it's literally even worse than I thought it could be. But yeah, like I say, I'm sitting here, I'm telling you that there's a few lights on the dash, and our aim is today that we're going to try and get as many lights off the dash, just so I know we're moving in the right direction, so we know that when this car comes to be complete, that it's going to be the best job that I can possibly do. Right, so here I'm basically saying that we're in the car, I'm going to show you the lights on the dash, so the next clip will be me showing you all the current lights on the dash. And obviously, you know, in the previous clip we showed with the electronical stuff, so the ABS and the suspension, so them lights have gone off now via connecting them up, so which is a good thing, because we did have about 6 or 7 lights on the dash for numerous things, and today's task is to get rid of those. Right, so I'll put the key in the ignition, and as you can see on the dashboard, the lights that are showing up. So we've got a battery. The battery is pretty much dead now, so I can't start the car at all because it's so dead. So we're gonna have to get the CU Tech charger on it. Passenger airbag, that obviously the airbag's been replaced, so that light's disappeared. Stop vehicle, check brake fluid. As you know, the fluid is leaking out. Coolant, obviously aux radiator has been broken, so there's no coolant in it. Inspection, so it's probably a service. Headlights, there's no headlights connected at all. Door is open, and yeah, they're the current lights on the dash at the moment, so hopefully we can get through those and finish it. Right, so I think what I'm trying to say in here is this is the electrical connectors. This is what it looks like after we've taped it all up, so it looks OEM plus, but obviously we've just connected it up there rather than it being a full loom. It's all been connected, it's all been insulated, it's been taped up really well, so hopefully there should be no issues there. And I'm basically saying that everything's done on that side of the car now. So apart from the broken windscreen, which is on the passenger side, it's just a crack that goes up and across. Hopefully it should pass an MOT. If it doesn't, then obviously we'll get a new windscreen. But yeah, main thing for me now is just to make sure the car's all safe. So I'm just putting the cowling back on, as you can see. So the next problem is we have lights on the dash for the headlights. Obviously they wasn't connected at the time, but when I took them out, I didn't check to see if any of them still work. So the aim here is I've just plugged the old damaged one in. Unfortunately, the bonnet like twisted and pushed down on like the wing / headlight, so it literally has smashed the bottom left hand corner of the light. Otherwise I would have tried to repair it, but for how much it costs for a lens versus buying a new headlight, I just thought I might as well buy a new headlight. So what I'm doing now is I've placed both of the headlights in. As you can see, I'm bent over like a shaft, thinking you can hear me, but actually you can't. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to plug them in as I have done. I'm going to go to the inside the car and I'm going to turn on the lights just to see if they work. Obviously it's been in an accident, so there's a chance that something could have been broken inside the light. So I'm walking around and I'm going to put the key in the ignition. I'm going to turn the light switch on and see if it actually does anything. But oh yes, the side lights, I can see them now. So I couldn't actually see these while I was looking at them. So you're going to see me now look all confused and go, whoa, I can't see anything. Yeah, I couldn't see the top bits if they was on, so I was going, look at me looking like an absolute plant pot, going, the lights ain't even working. But as you can see there, the tops, the side lights are basically the top. Look, I'm laughing, going, I can't even see these lights, mate. So I'm going to go back like a plant pot, and I'm going to switch them on now, and you're going to see the main beam come on, yep, as you do, but I'm still going to look and go, them side lights are not on. So like in confusion, look, I'm still looking for these side lights. I'm going, where's these side lights? Look, I even looking like where the indicator bit is, and literally confused the hell out of myself. So I'm going back, look, I'm going to go back like an absolute shaft. I'm going to go, yep, look, I can't believe it. What an idiot, look. There we go, look, I'm looking, they're basically on. I could not see these at all, so yeah. Yeah, what an absolute spanner, look. So in this segment here, I'm basically saying that I've checked on the dash and I have no headlight fault now because the headlights are connected. The only thing I didn't do in this video, and I haven't done yet, is I need to change all the ballasts and everything over on the driver's side headlight. So the passenger side one, the driver's side new one that I purchased was off eBay. So I just need to transfer everything over from the broken light to the new light that I've purchased. And when you see me pointing down to the grille, so this area is for the aux radiator. I'm saying in this video that I'm going to connect it up, and we're just going to fill it up with water, because I can fill it up and see if it reads on the sensor, because obviously it's saying do not drive, coolant, temperature. So if I've just put water in it for now, just to fill the system up and make sure it's not leaking and make sure it's working properly, when I come to put in proper coolant in it, I know that it's going to work fine. Here I'm basically saying that the car come with an airbox, but there was no silicone pipe that goes to the turbo. Obviously, I found out since buying the car that it's got a few modifications, and it's got an IS38 turbo, so the turbo's been upgraded. And the previous owner reached out to me and said, yo, I've got some bits for the car for sale. So I was trying to work out how the car has been crashed, but they've managed to take their stuff off it. So as the car been crashed, they've took it home, they've took what they can off it mod wise, or have they literally just crashed it in the road and gone, crap, I need to take all this and this off. So yeah, the previous owner reached out and said, I've got this induction kit for sale, which was basically on the car, but they've took it off the car, so I've had to buy it. So yeah, I didn't really know how that would kind of work. I thought if you crash your car, it is what it is, do you know what I mean? This is the induction kit I purchased. I wasn't really planning on
buy modifications, because obviously I've used this money to buy a car, fix it, repair it. I did want to upgrade where necessary, but I don't know why, really. I probably shouldn't have bought it, to be honest, but because it come off the car anyway, I kind of don't want to put stuff on that could affect the maps, you know what I mean? So this is the induction kit. So it's a Dorenza induction kit. So it looks like a can and air filter, some bit of pipe work, some Tyson Fury, silicone hose, and basically a lunchbox. This is how you remove the airbox. I've literally just grabbed it, pulled it. Just be careful of the hose that's running alongside it. I just pulled it out, and then whilst I was here, I was just having a look at the engine mounts, seeing if anything looks damaged, bent, or anything like that. And I found a How clutch line. So yeah, free mods, we'll take it. So the Dorenza induction kit is installed. It's basically a silicone hose, a pipe that's like an S, so it comes off, goes up, along, and then back on itself. I believe I've put it in right. I haven't looked at the instructions. And then I've put that pipe over the top through a cutout. As you can see here, I've got the brand new aux radiator from AirTech. As I said, where necessary, we'll upgrade. And I think this cooling is a main thing on these VAG cars, because I know they like to overheat. So I basically got this radiator which looks the part, but the only problem is, as you can see, the bracket for the aux radiator is bent to pieces. So as you can see there, I think I need a new one. I've had a look, but I can't seem to see any other S1 brackets. There is a few Golf R, Golf GTI ones, but they look a bit different, so I don't know if they'll fit. So I've just connected the pipe work on the AirTech auxiliary radiator, and it literally just sits there. So there's holes in the front bumper, and there is a little plastic kind of duct that goes around it, and then yeah, happy days. Keeps your car a bit cooler. So I just put it into place, and I'm about to top it up with water to see if it holds it. What I'm going to do now is fill up the expansion tank. Hope you like this for editing. I'm just going to turn the tap on as we pour the water. 3, 2, 1. It's not coming. Here is basically me saying, yo, we've invested in me, we've invested in the channel. I want to make it as easy and as best as possible for working on the cars and stuff, so I need the correct tools. So we've bought this Milwaukee M12 fuel impact wrench, I believe, for the 3/8. Apparently the battery isn't amazing on it. They said for power I should be getting the 6 milliamp hour one, I believe. So this one will do for now, because it's obviously in a package. But yeah, we've invested. Look at that baby, man. Honestly, that looks unreal. So yeah, I'm just going to try it out now on a wheel. As you can see, you would have heard the ugga dugga noises, but unfortunately my audio sucks. So yeah, hope this doesn't put you off, guys. I'm just doing the best I possibly can without throwing this video away. So I've invested in myself twice here. As you can see, we have got the M12 fuel angle grinder, and the reason behind this is I could not get that drop link off. So I tried to get grips, I tried spanners, I tried sockets, I just could not get onto it. So I just thought, you know what, I need it, and I enjoy working on cars. So not in a sense of I'm tight, but I love learning and love trying to work out how things work. So rather than get someone else to do it, I just thought, you know what, I'll invest in me, invest in the channel, and we'll get this angle grinder that you can see. And it's just tools that are going to help me progress even further. So yeah, I just thought, you know what, might as well buy it, and then at least I can chop stuff up now and hopefully try and get this drop link off. So that's that. The thing that I really like here with the Milwaukee's, as you can see, is the batteries are interchangeable. So as long as you buy the same size one, then you can interchange it into whatever you need. So at the minute it's in the impact gun, but I'm going to take out the impact gun and put it in the angle grinder. As you can see, it's the 2 milliamp hour battery, so it's not the most powerful. So I have been advised to get the 6 milliamp hour one. which is supposed to be a lot more aggressive. As you can see here, it doesn't do the greatest job of cutting. It's cutting through the drop link, but it's solid steel, so it is a bit difficult, but it's doing its job. Unfortunately I didn't manage to get it off at the time, but it was definitely getting stuck in, so I still need to go around it. I just thought, whilst I'm struggling with this, I might as well try and jump onto stuff that I know I'm going to be able to do, so there you go. So I was struggling with this one a bit, to be fair. This is basically the braided line. As you know, this side ripped out, but the connector is still on the hard line. I wasn't too sure how this comes out. Do I get a spanner on the top of the hard line? A 12mm was going over the top. It was gripping it, but it was still moving, so I don't think it's the right size. Do I need to get like a flathead screwdriver and move that like that? That's like a compression clip kind of thing. If anyone knows the best way to do this, I'd really appreciate it. Obviously, I've messed up this video anyway, as you know, with the voice notes and stuff, but I'm still trying to show the progression that we're making in each video. Rome wasn't built overnight, and yeah, I'm just trying step by step to get the car finished and also create videos for you guys, which I'm really enjoying, and I hope you lot are too. So that is it for this video. I've managed to get most of the lights off the dash now. I think the only one that's on there is the inspection one, and the battery's dying. I've filled up, even though the brake line wasn't fitted, so it's still like ripped off. I filled up the reservoir with brake fluid just because I wanted to see if it would trick the sensor into thinking it's full. And obviously I didn't press the brake pedal to squirt it everywhere, but the brake light sensor has got rid of it off the dash. So at the minute, when the headlights were connected, everything was topped up, the coolant, the brake fluid. We don't actually have any lights anymore, so obviously I know that we need to fit the brake lines, bleed them, and then pretty much sort the rear end out, tracking, bodywork, and then we should be good to go. Just want to say thank you all for watching, and I'm so sorry about this video. I'm gonna have to try and sort the audio out for the next video. I do want to use the mics, so I'm gonna try and have a little mess around editing now, and hopefully get them fixed for the next video. So please stick with me, like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much.